fancy seeing you guys here once again. I was just sitting here at the tavern having a bit of mead. Well, welcome back to another video on Lord of the Rings Rise to War. Today, guys, I'm going to be going over how to get Oathbreakers in Lord of the Rings Rise to War. I've been getting this asked a lot. I'm going to show you the easiest way. I myself did it a different way because I have some pretty OP commanders. So if I show you some commanders today and you're like, oh, they're not even leveled up, it's just because I used like Radagast and that is super OP and it's like a tier 3. But I'm going to be showing you the ones that you can use today, guys, which are tier 1 and tier 2, which nearly 99% of you guys will have access. Obviously, this is for good faction only. Evil, you can't get these, so yeah, we'll be beating you up a little bit with our Oathbreakers. But yeah, first off, let's just talk about Oathbreakers a bit, and then I'll show you all the commanders and everything. So first off, where do you find Oathbreakers on the map? So you're going to find them up in this section here in the Path of the Dead section and in Langstrand. So if I go up to the Path of the Dead up here, for example, you'll find these things called Dung Harrows. So if I scroll over here, you'll see one. Someone's probably got this one now. No. See, so this is unoccupied. So basically, it's got level defenders, 2 armies with, it's basically you versus the King of the Dead with like 5,000 undead on each wave. So you'll verse, yeah, I can show you. I've probably got reports way back, but basically, yeah, you'll be versing 5,000 of these with King of the Dead. Now, basically, Oathbreakers, I'll go through the information here. So, avoids physical damage, cannot be healed. So, if they do get damaged, they do die. Attack inflicts focus damage, but receives a minor focus damage in return. And all defeated units, wounded die. So, basically, when you unlock these, I'll just explain how we get them and everything, and then I'll show you how they work after we unlock them. And there will also be 200,000 siege. Let's just go to my Dung Harrow, which is just down here near the Langstrand base here, the keep. So here's mine. You can see I've actually got some making at the moment. They take quite a while. They don't use much resources to conscript. Like I'll show you again. They use only 300 per command, which is 100 per command. So if you wanted to make 1,000, it's only going to cost you like 3,000 of these. It's really good. But it does cost gold to conscript these guys. But we'll go more into that in a minute. So basically, yeah, we're going to get straight into it on how to beat these guys. Because if you just go in with, like, say, a Boromir or something like that, like a big physical fighter like Aragorn and that, you're just going to get wiped because you're not going to be doing any damage whatsoever. Because these guys don't feel or get hit by physical damage. So I'm going to be showing you right now what you guys want to be using. Keep in mind, remember, guys, that my commanders aren't leveled up in there, but we'll just go through here. So, the first one, which most of you guys will probably have leveled up, is Faramir, because he is like a starter. You will need to have him to respect level 3. By now, I'm sure you guys know how it works. Basically, if we just go into our stats and then our portrait, respect level 3 will unlock your sections here. And what you want to do is you want to use your skill points on guide. You'll probably be like, why physical damage? But if you read this, you gain stun immunity because those Oathbreakers can cause a lot of stun and stun you a lot. So you want to have your guide maxed, and then your next sub-skill you want to do is Foresight, which for the first 4 rounds, all allied units, 10% chance to ignore enemies' avoidance status. Basically, the undead or the Oathbreakers have extremely good avoidance, which damages all the focus damage that you're going to be doing. So you want to be using this max. So this is going to cost you 15 to max this, and then 7 on your Foresight. And then on this one, you want to do this one as well, because this does some healing. And Arm Escort, you want 7 on this one. So that's once you got those 2 done, which is going to cost you about 29 skill points. If you have more, you can put them on other things in here. It's not really going to make a huge difference. Like, especially last shield. You don't need to do anything, guys. But yeah, you just want to have Guide and definitely Foresight. Both of them max. And if you can get Armed Escort max. Now, if I go back over to his skills here. He already has really good base focus damage here. But when you get him up to like level 35, you're going to have like 300. Well, not about 300. Maybe about 200. Depending on armor. Now, armor on him as well is going to make a huge difference. Let's actually go into my commander so it's easier to explain. Keep in mind, I haven't really used him. So with Faramir, he's more of a balanced type, but you want to find sort of armor that benefits things like the commanders and puts focus skill points up, so you can find things with focus. So for example, if you put this on, it would increase focus and speed and stuff like that. So you want to be putting armor on that increases focus, guys. And basically, yeah, that's all you really need to do for Faramir. And trust me, you'll do really well with him. The next one is Haldir here. He is extremely good. Like I said, he is very good with focus damage and range damage as well. But basically, the same sort of thing. This guy, you only need Respect 1, which is perfect. All you want to do, guys, is level up this guide completely up. And make sure that you get your Foresight, your Avoidance up. And then you can also do this one, your Armed Escort. So basically, yeah, just max level these. Trust me, you will get it super easy. Now, the last one who's really good as well, which some of you guys may have, is Gandalf. My Gandalf is super duper duper strong, as you can see here. With your armor and your gear and stuff, you want to have stuff that's going to increase a lot of stuff. Like, see how this, for the first 5 rounds, I get 15% extra focus damage, and I get focus buffs. You want stuff that's going to, armor that's going to buff your focus. See, I got 305 base focus points here. But I'll make Gandalf. The first ones you want to be doing, I don't have them set up because I've already been here. You want to max the grey out, and then you obviously want to do your fleeting movement, which is your avoidance in avoiding like the next instance of damage, sorry, and your blind side. So you can do some physical damage, and then use the rest on your Mithrandrel, so you get better, you get less damage received, and you will avoid all the instances of damage. So just work on those guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Once you've done that, you really only need, if you have two of those, like say a Haldir or a Faramir, or a Gandalf and Faramir with those skill sets, and with your levels, commanders at least 30 to 35, with all tier 3 troops. It doesn't really matter what tier 3 troops you use, guys. You can use pretty much anyone you want, but you want to have all tier 3 troops. Obviously, the troops aren't going to do a lot of damage anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But you just, yeah, put all tier 3 troops on, basically ones with good defense. If you get troops with good defense, it's going to help you a lot. So yeah, ones with good defense, you got things like your Cavaliers and your Cataracts and your Bow Knights. They're really good. They got really good defense, guys. Unless you've got like some of the Axe Guardians, which I can show you some of those guys in here. It's a bit easier to show. So yeah, the defensive guys, definitely these Cataracts here. They've got really good defense. Or the Bow Knights, which are got decent defense, but they're also good attackers. Also, the defense on the Cavaliers. But then also, if you've got any of the axe throwers and that, they got really good defense as well, guys. Yeah, but if you just follow that easy, simple step, guys, just have 2 of those armies. To make sure you got it strong enough, at least level 30 to 35 on your 2 commanders. Have max armies with defensive troops. And obviously use those skill sets I said. And have 1 army in backup for siege, because you will need to do 200,000 siege damage. As you can see, if I go back over to my Dunharrow here, you will need to do 200,000, but right there. So yeah, guys, hopefully that helped you out. Yeah, there's no one else you can really use unless you got like a Radagast or something and you're super lucky. But yeah, hopefully that will help you out. Now, just because of those who just watched at the end, evil troops can actually get these, but let's just not tell them that. Just keep it on the lowdown, because they'll watch it the video like, oh, evil, they can't get it. But yeah, every single person can get Oathbreakers. Alright? So yeah, I hope that video was very informative and will help you guys out, and hopefully you can get these Oathbreakers very soon. One last thing. When you're using Oathbreakers, the best person to use them with without an absolute doubt is Gandalf, if you got him, or Faramir. They're very good. Haldir is not bad as well. You don't really want to be using them with Aragons and that. It's not really a good mix. They don't really do that well and they die very quickly. And they can't be healed. So anyone that does a lot of healing, it's not worth. So yeah, guys, hopefully that helped you out. And yeah, until next time, guys, peace out, EJ's out. And I'll catch you later. See yous. 1,000 subs of the EJU Army. Yeah, you guys are legends to me, so let's keep on